Well, welcome class to week 4 of PRM601, Project Scope and Scheduling. This week we return to working on your individual projects by developing the second of the baselines that we'll be doing in this class, the schedule baseline, primarily through developing a schedule in Microsoft Project. I know that many of you have been waiting to finally get your hands dirty working in Microsoft Project. Well, this is the week that you will be doing that in. Primarily this week, we will be taking the information that you learned last week when you learned about the foundations of scheduling and implementing those principles into developing your individual schedule in MS Project. Now, I encourage you to review chapters 9 and 10 in Pinto, as well as make sure that you have viewed videos 1 through 5 for the Microsoft Project videos that are located underneath the Resource tab on the home page. So again, review chapters 9 and 10 for that foundational information, and then make sure that you have viewed videos 1 through 5 of the MS Project videos. So that will give you a very good understanding of how it is done. I go step by step through how to create a schedule in Microsoft Project based on those foundations. Now that is really laid out in 3 different documents that you should print off before you start the project you're developing your schedule. And those 3 documents are the big do's and don'ts of MS Project is number 1. Number 2 is the in-class example that I go through in the video. And then the 3rd document is MS Project Step for Video. Now, once again, I encourage you to print those off as you view those videos, because they do go hand in hand with each other. And they will be a great assistance to you as you develop your schedules for your individual projects. In addition to doing that, we do expand your understanding of scheduling a little bit by introducing you to Agile as well as critical chain scheduling. We do not go in depth into these types. You will have an Agile project class, which I know you've also all been kind of eager to take. And critical chain is not used that often, but can be a good stand-in in place of the critical path methodology. Once again, the critical path methodology is by far the most commonly used and understood methodology for scheduling. So with that, I'm expecting 4 different assignments from you. The first one is your Microsoft project schedule for your individual projects that you will be creating. The second, again, is the discussion, and this will be based, again, on your weekly assignments. You'll have to upload a rough draft of your schedule into the discussion, and then provide some feedback to 5 of your fellow students regarding what they have done well, as well as what they can improve upon. Remember, I do have a minimum standard, and I do encourage you to take a look at those, the announcements, excellent examples of discussion posts. The third one is the quiz. Nothing new there. You did one the last couple of weeks. And then the fourth, my favorite, what did I learn this week? So with that, those are the assignments that you will be doing this week. Now, similar to last week, developing a schedule using Microsoft Project is a bit challenging. One of the things that I encourage students to do is to have the videos running on your iPad while you work in Microsoft Project on your laptop, and stop and go the video as you view them, doing each step in its entirety before moving on to the next step. So it's a good idea to have your iPad out with those videos running on it, and then doing your stopping and starting those videos as you do each of the steps on Microsoft Project on your laptop. It's just a helpful way to do it and ensure that you're doing it correctly. So with that, I wish you good luck in developing your first schedule using Microsoft Project. I really look forward to seeing your submissions this week. It is kind of the pinnacle of this course. So have a good week. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And we'll see you next week, as well as on Monday night at the Adobe Connect meeting. Have a good day. Bye-bye.